You like the extra style or whatever, but Strive literally looks like an anime movie. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, like whether you prefer that or not, like the game looks fucking incredible. It looks like, holy shit, I need to fucking pay attention when this game's on the screen because it looks incredible. He says, you get hit, you say, oh shit, I got counter hit, I should stop mashing, right? It's not that if you get hit and you're like, what the fuck, right? It's interesting you say that because previously in the stream, we actually talked about that. We were like, does the big ass counter hit message actually discourage people from mashing? And a lot of us said no, right? But a lot of us in my chat and myself are pretty deep into fighting games. So we're going to fucking mash no matter what, right? Because we know that that's kind of the meta of fighting games, right? Just because you get counter hit doesn't mean you should stop mashing forever, right? You should stop mashing for a little while because the opponent's probably setting you up and intentionally counter hitting you. But you can't stop mashing forever because if you stop mashing forever, then they adapt to that and fuck you up for doing that, right? That's kind of the give and take of fighting games. But I told the chat when we were first talking about this, the first couple of times I got a gigantic counter hit message when I was mashing, I wanted to stop mashing. It actually did make me stop for a second and be like, I should probably stop mashing. And if that did that to me, which I quickly threw out the window, right? Because again, in fighting games, you don't never stop mashing. You just stop mashing for a little while. If that did that to me, I could definitely see that having the type of impact that they're looking for on a new player. Where it's like, counter, bitch. Stop hitting a fucking button here. It's 3,500 size font. It's loud as shit. Stop. Right? So maybe it'll work. Who knows? We'll see. Hey, yo, this fella pressing buttons. Yeah, if it was me, I would want to know why the guy screams counter and figure out how to avoid it. Yeah, exactly. Yes, for like that situation, I want to stop, man. I wanted to learn when I could stop blocking and hit safety. Yeah, exactly, right? And like, that's also, okay, so that's one of the things, right? Getting a counter hit does feel, of course, right? It definitely feels satisfying. In this game with gigantic text, big ass fucking stop, the screen shakes, of course, it definitely feels satisfying. So I like, Taste, you could say, you're a valuable member here in this chat here. Because you say now, I wanted to stop mashing. I wanted to learn when I could stop blocking and hit safely, i.e. I went to the lab. So that's something we really need to do. If fighting games could trick the casuals into going to training mode, into practicing, we're on to fucking something. That's how we make fighting games big. If we can trick the normies into going into training mode, then we fucking did it. Okay? If we, literally, I'm so serious right now. I know it sounds stupid, but if we could trick the normies into going into training mode, we fucking did it. We actually won. Like, fighting games will actually grow. Yeah, if we can get the normies to start doing some brainstormies, we're fucking in there. It made me think I wasn't pressing my fastest button. Let me switch to mashing P. Hey, yeah, of course, right? That definitely is also something that's going to happen, right? It's like, okay, I got here, then I didn't press the right button. So then you try a different button, and maybe it works, maybe it doesn't, right? But at least it gets you to do something different, right? Even if it makes you mash to a different button, at least it got you to do something different, which is exactly what we need to get casuals and people new to fighting games to do, right? Because one of the easiest ways to get turned off from a fighting game is you have, it's so hard to pick up a fighting game and come up with a game plan, come up with a fucking strategy yourself. So you come up with some semblance of a game plan, and then it just gets beat over and over again, and you're like, I don't know what the fuck to do, right? I don't know my character or this game well enough to come up with a new game plan on the strategy. I'm just going to get my ass blown out. So if there's anything that we can encourage them to do to try something else in that instance, then I think it's good. The muggles, yeah. They are definitely muggles, for sure. Is Obama Snape? Yes. Obama is 100% Snape. Actually sacrificing and making himself out to be the bad guy for the greater good. 100% he is Snape.